Hi guys, welcome back on my channel. Dorota Palicka, international nail artist and educator here, and today we are going to do some pretty marble nails, unusual colors. Have a wee preview of it in here. Absolutely amazing combination of them two together with this gold hint. I really like it. That's why I decided to slap it on my nails, even if they are completely not my colors. And I hope you really enjoy watching this tutorial and you will learn the quick way and effective way of doing some marble sets. So let's start. I had these nails for a while and need to remove the crystals and do the rebalance on them. I have already filled them in. I mean, obviously they are quite old nails, so I usually find it when they are quite old, the shape isn't as nice. So I'll try you can see how long the natural nails are underneath, but I will try to balance them out as much as possible. So first of all, remove the old crystals. Obviously I'm right-handed, so doing it with my left hand now. Clip them all off, and then we are going to file the color. And I'm using the safety bead. When I'm doing the rebalance, I'm trying to thin out the free edge, just so I've got less filing. And then once the bulk of the product is gone, we can start shaping the nail. So first of all, I want to shorten the free edge. Into a nice straight shape. Push back my cuticles as well. The growth is quite decent, I would say. And then we have to blend everything, like all the old product with the natural nail. You don't want to be able to see the fill lines. It doesn't look attractive when you don't blend the product well. So make sure there is no shiny places. And then file it into the coffin shape. So I want to taper the look as much as possible. And then they are ready for a fill. That was actually quite quick, I'm surprised. So I'm just removing the dust, get rid of that, and we can fill it. I'm going to use the nail dehydrator to dehydrate the nail plate, like making sure everything is nicely... okay, I'm not happy now. I can see it when I clean it. I've got still some shiny places. That's why I was surprised, like, why was it so quick? Okay, I can also use the cuticle bit to clean a little bit of my cuticles. I don't want to work too aggressively because I find it like if I overdo my cuticles, they tend to grow bigger. So usually if I don't make them overdone, they look nicer for longer. I'm just putting it back into the revealers. Obviously this task is quite complicated with your left hand. Okay, and then once I'm happy, I'm going to apply the gel. So let's go back to the previous step, remove the dust, dehydrate. An extra nail prep. Wait for it to dry. And then we are going to apply Universal Air Bond and the fiber gel in the Perfect Rose shade. So Universal Air Bond. I'm picking up a small scoop to start with, and I'm going to apply it on the entire nail, like very nice and thin. Pull the nail folds down, making sure you really like almost touching the cuticles, but you are not touching them. So I'm so close with this thin layer. Later on it almost gets filed, so it doesn't even go as closed. And now picking up the scoop of the product. I actually like the temperatures in the room right now. I don't like when the product is too stiff. I prefer to work with more runny product, and this is just a perfect consistency for me when it's a little bit more warmer, because then I don't have to work through the gel does the work for me. Obviously you cannot go too close with the scoop of the product. You cannot go too close to the cuticle, because by the time you finish the application, the product is going to run in there. But that's what I personally prefer. And now I'm going to cure it. It is a 60 seconds cure. It was actually a very easy rebalance, which I'm so surprised, because the nails have been on for a while. I had them actually done before New Year, and it's end of January now, so they have been on for a month, which means they did quite great, considering I had some chrome, and chromes can be quite tricky as well, so they lasted Really amazing. Okay, I'm just cleaning my brush, and usually what I'm doing is I might actually show you guys this as well. I'm just removing the excess of the gel which is on the brush, but I do not remove it completely from the brush, because the gel keeps the brush in shape, and I want to shape those really nice point into my brush. Okay, and then once I've got those nice point, I'm just going to close the tab over it, because in the room there is daylight getting in there. In a salon, I just keep it open in a drawer like this, and before each use I clean it in case if there might be any dust particles or something going on the brush. But that's how I clean the brush. So just dry wipe, and before I start applying the gel polish, UV cleanser. UV cleanser is quite gentle on your brush, and that's actually what I'm going to use it now. So UV cleanser. UV cleanser is designed to don't dull your gel polish. If you're using top coat which has inhibition layer, it is gentle enough to still keep it nice and shiny, okay? So I'm just using this UV cleanser to remove this inhibition layer, and we need to shape this nail now. So I'll just grab one wipe, and we are going to shape it. So I checked the shape, and I wanted it to be as much coffin as possible, even if it is quite difficult task after the natural nails start growing too much. We also losing the C-curve when the nails are grown out quite a lot. There is nothing, like you can see it, guys, this is a beautiful fresh set, so the C-curve is really nice, and like, you know, they beautifully pinch, and then the older they get, the more ugly they are. But obviously it is impossible to have new set every single time because it would be very damaging to the natural nails. And also I find it like if I'm working on my clients as well, when they're wearing a shorter nails, you can really nicely still shape them without giving them new set at all. Like you can use the natural nails underneath of the gel to do a nice and beautiful designs. I would say I've got maybe 3 clients only where I do removal every three fills. So every 3 months they get a new set. I need to thin out all the thickness from the free edge, because obviously when we shorten the nails, they become much thicker at the free edge, and I really don't like this look. So I've got to remove a lot of product from the free edge, like really lots. And I had dilemma. I still don't know what I want to do on this set. I really have a big dilemma because I've got 3 nice ideas in my head, and I kind of want to use them all in a one set, but then that will look tacky. So I'm blending everything around the cuticle area. Like you really want to make sure there is no product in there. You don't have to file the apex place. You want to keep it like, so it's nice and decent. And then I can use the buffer to smooth it out. So you can see it also, like I've got still some, so we have applied the gel really high up, like up to here. And then the second layer, that's the second layer, and I need to blend all that out because otherwise it will be very visible. So using the buffer, I'm really blending this area. And you can see it how nice it's become, so you don't know where the product is starting, and that's prevents lifting. Like it did really make a huge difference to the lasting time of my extensions when I start blending this gap. And now when Olivia joined me in a salon, I actually need to record some videos with you guys because I'm so impressed how quickly she have learned. She must just watch the videos and watch me before, so I didn't have to teach her a lot. Like she got natural talent for it, but she still struggles to blending this area. And I know it took me a long time as well before I could really properly blend that out, because it is a tricky area. You don't want to hurt your client, so very important part of blending this area is making sure your files are so smooth at the edges. Like I usually tend to find like my skin, like going over my skin is a great way to check it if it's smooth enough. If it doesn't hurt my skin, it's not going to hurt my client's skin. And I suggest you kind of make sure you've got the buffer and the file, which is so smooth at the edges, so you don't cut the client, and you can go really like looks so strong like into those edges and the corners without of risking cutting the clients. And when your cuticle area looks like this, like, you know, I really cannot see it where it's starting, like, and camera is always better, but when your cuticle area look like this, you've got really nice and beautiful application of the gel polish and long-lasting enhancements. Obviously they are my nails, so I keep going, you know, 3 hours later, I still perfecting them because I'm never happy with my nails. I could go like this for ages. Check how even they are, and they are a bit thick on this side. I've got uneven lower arches, so I need to touch up the lower arches a little bit. Okay, that should do almost. It's a bit squint nail, and it's going to annoy me, so I need to just straighten it up a little bit more. Then buff it, and then we can move on into the design. Okay, last buff, then clean it, the mess, and then we can design them. So clean it well, and that's how this nail is ready for a color application. So let me clean that. I've got my mixing palette, and I decided actually I'm going to go for a marble. I wanted to go for Aurora flakes, then I wanted to go for marble, I wanted to go for some butterflies. I will still keep designing this set as I go, because that's the usual way I'm doing. Okay, I show you the colors I'm going to use, and I think it looks so awesome together. So this is 219 and like a purple. Purple isn't my color, and I'm surprised. This is the first time ever I'm going to wear purple nails. Like in general, this set is not going to be my kind of set of nails, but I thought I want to show you guys something different. 173 white. And the dilemma I had, I was thinking like, no, Dorota, go for Aurora flakes because that will be more you, and leave this one for the client you've got tomorrow. But I actually like it so much that's I wanted to show you guys this way. And then, sorry, that was 200 Sugar Rush, and then Twinkle Little Princess 189 as some pink glitter, which we are going to use as well. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting those mixture. Now, don't put too much of the glitter and don't put too much of those 200 color. Mainly you want to use the light purple, not purple, light violet color and the white in this mixture. And then we can start playing with the design. Okay, so I'm also needing the D-liner brush, and ideally get some large brush as well. So I've got actually this one will do, and that's the angular brush. So what you want to do, you want to marble it a little bit, just like this, really. And then we are going to start applying it into the nails. So I want this nail to be fully covered with it. And this is the task, you need to do it in two ways, like two, maybe not fully covered actually. I quite like it not fully covered. I will see as I go. But these colors, wow, they look so... No, I will do it fully covered. They look so beautiful together, like absolutely amazing. So what I'm doing, basically, I'm just picking up some gel polish with the large brush, and it's creating those beautiful marble on its own, really. I've got a bit of glitter in there and a bit of all the colors, and it looks amazing together. And this, my client tomorrow is going to be jealous of them because that's her favorite colors and they aren't my colors at all. But you know, nudes, pale pinks. Okay, so you can see it, guys. I have left the area close to the cuticle, and obviously I'm not going to go with such a huge, wow, this is so pretty. I'm not going to go with such a huge brush in there because that will end up as a disaster. So what you want to do is either cure it, and that will be a best idea, and then using the small brush, you just want to add, like pick up a small amount of the product and just go very close to the cuticle with the small brush. Going into the edges, like I want to make sure I've got the product everywhere except my cuticles. That's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to flash cure it. So flash cure is a couple seconds, and then pick up another scoop, and we are going to do exactly the same on the index finger and exactly the same on the thumb finger. Okay, that's enough. So index finger. Wow, so pretty. These colors together, amazing. So even with your left hand, wherever you touch it, it looks so pretty. And I think the more your hands shakes, the nicer design you get. That's a bonus. That looks so pretty. Actually, I'm really surprised how nice it looks. Oh wow. Look at this marble, guys. This is actually the best way to do the marble. It's so quick, it's so pretty every single time. Just remember, don't go too close to the cuticles. Wow, so pretty. Okay, the fine brush. And I'm picking up just whatever color, because even if you've got white, it's okay. Like, you know, we're creating marbles, so whichever color you put in there, it is absolutely fine. I also find it like doing this part of the design is quite good after curing. If you're scared you might flop the cuticles, or you've got really runny gel polishes, then you can just cure it and do the cuticle after you have cured the product. There is also a small air bubble, which you can see it here. Get rid of that. Go away, bubble. This is actually so pretty. You know, I've got such just mixed feelings. Like one side of me is screaming, Dorota, just do a full set like this, and that's it. They are so nice and pretty on their own. They're so rich. And the other side screams like, are you crazy? You know, design over it. So I've got very mixed feelings on what I want to do it. Let me give them a flash cure, because what I was thinking of, guys, so I'm just going to create this design together with you in this video. I really like this pink butterfly, and I thought like I could actually do it, some pink butterfly in there. I'm going to actually check it, how it will look. It will look still pretty, it will go. You can see it, it will totally go on the marble. But also we could just use the plain background here and do the butterfly. And then the other side of me is screaming, just do like this. So pick up your marble. And just do the design like this on the side. With some gold foil. Okay, let's do gold foil. And butterflies will be just too much. Cameraman, what you think? Butterflies or no butterflies? No butterflies, too much. Will be tacky. Too much is not good, guys. This is so rich, that's... And it's so quick to do it, like super quick. Do I like it like this? I do like it like this. I do really like it like this. Okay, let's add the last particles of the marble I've got in there. Small brush. See, I went too close to the cuticle on this one, and you can see what's happening. So don't go too close. And the reason for it is obviously we've got quite thick gel polish in there, so it's very easy to run. And because they're my nails, I'm going to clean it. I don't want that. That's it. Okay, I have cleaned it well, and now I can give it a cook. Okay, so after a flash cure, we are going to use those particles of those gold foil. You could also apply the chromes, but we are going to go for... I have shown you too many designs with the chromes, so let's leave the chromes alone. I'm going to pick up small pieces of this foil because it will look super pretty. And I find it is so easy to apply this foil with the base gel. So drop of the soak of base gel, and I really like it for like application of some glitters, bits and pieces and things like that. Because it is a little bit thicker, so I'm just applying the base gel and the base gel and the edges, and then picking up the gold flakes. This is pretty, and that was good choice. They're so thin that we can just apply top coat over it. But I show you what I usually do. Oh wow. Gosh, what a bright color. Crazy. Totally not me. I've got some color on the nails. You can kind of drag it and then some pieces will tear apart. Okay, stay there. Okay, just going to apply another scoop of the base gel. This actually will look so pretty in every single color, and it's so quick to do it and so easy as well. And to be honest, I have done it quite a lot of marble designs because the clients love it. It always goes. Now I'm trying to pick up the ugliest part of the marble. Do not apply it on the nicer parts. Yes, that looks nice. So another piece. I want the tiniest particles of it on some other nails as well. A really nice set. Now, you can see it, some of those particles are sticking out. So what you could do is take a sponge. They are gel sponges, so they've got some holes in there, which means they will absorb the excess of the gel and they will also flatten your product. Like to make sure it doesn't stick out too much. I am happy with it. Yes, I am happy. This particle is a little bit too large and I'm missing a bit in there. That's better. See, those small details really make a big difference. Yeah, give them a flash cure and then we can apply the top coat and ta-da, that's it. So it's a really nice and easy set to create and I hope you have guys really enjoy it. I love, honestly, I love this look of these colors together. So the numbers I used, it was 200, and that was this bright pink, sparkles, twinkle little princess, 189, and then 219, that was the violet color. Actually really nice, and it's the first time I'm wearing those kind of colors on my nails. Well, there has to be always a first time. So I'm just applying the top coat over it. It's so funny because of the videos for you guys. I'm working with two different hands and I'm always so kind of like, you know, I don't want to work with two different hands, and by enjoying doing those videos for you and showing you different designs. So this looks really nice. It does. It reminds me a little bit of what reminds me of Indian clothes. I don't know why, like so colorful and really pretty. Yeah, it will go with the Disney princess as well. I will call it Disney princess set. I'm applying pretty decent amount of the top coat. If you're crazy fussy and you really like the client, what you would do afterwards is, after you apply the top coat, because you have used those gold particles, you can give them like 2-3 scratches of the buffer to smooth it out and reapply the top coat again, just to get them super smooth. In general, I like sometimes applying the gel polish. Put the top coat over it, give it a couple scratches and reapply the top coat again, because the gel polish has its texture, so it looks really nice. It almost looks like a buffed acrylic or buffed gel if we do this step. So we tip for you guys as well, if you're doing your own nails, or obviously you've got time for an extra service. Let me cook them a couple seconds longer and then I can show you the final results of this set. I actually cannot wait to take a picture of them because they look so pretty. And that's also a good choice. But I show you one more time what I wanted to do it. So I wanted to go maybe for the butterflies as well. And this Aurora flakes, I mean, this is kind of my color. Those pale pink. So I wanted to go for that, maybe a wee butterfly. But then when I seen this mixture of these 3 colors together, 4 actually, I thought, no, I want to show you this video. Okay, that's them cooked, so let's check them out. Clean the product, and that's wow, they're really pretty. That's the set which we have created today. I love them, actually. I mean, it's not me, and I will get rid of them so quick. So thus I will get rid of them as well, because there is a red color. I love red colors, and I can wear red clothes, but I cannot have red color on my nails. So I'm definitely going to get rid of them. And I'm going to get rid of them as well, even if they are so pretty, because it just doesn't go with my wardrobe. I have nothing purple, and I have never ever in all my entire life wear anything purple. But this is one of the favorite colors of my clients, and I bet lots of you love this color as well. I'm sending you lots of glittery hugs, and bye for now.